Final day, PRI 2022. We're gonna end the day strong. There was a few different people. So the guys from NUKE Performance, yesterday I was there. Ryan from Rywire was with me. We were talking with them, but it was still so busy and so noisy, even though it was the end of the day, that I couldn't get him on camera really without thinking the audio was gonna be all messed up. I wanted him to walk you guys through some of his products. They reached out to me a long time ago. That entire fuel system in the trunk of my Prelude, that whole custom linear setup, that's all NUKE Performance. A lot of people had never heard of them until they saw that setup in my car. They're from Sweden. They're here at PRI. That's a very simple example of the types of companies that are at PRI. You have things and products and people that are nothing but specific to racing that are here. Certain transmissions, gearing, tooling, anything you could think of, it's at PRI. And like we were talking about on yesterday's vlog, the history, 34 years. So it's crucial that we stay connected with them and they stay connected with us. And it's a big honor and a blessing for me to help facilitate that, because being ignorant of what's going on around us is not an excuse to not be connected and part of it. So day 3, let's go. Barely anybody around. I love it. I get to appreciate what they have on display out here in quiet and share it with you guys like this. We just don't really get exposed to these types of, whether it be IndyCar or circle track, dirt track, or just crazy cars like this. We just don't really get exposed to that kind of thing. And even if you don't care for it, it's still part of the industry as a whole, and it's great to keep your mind open. I mean, I've gotten a lot of my inspiration from other parts of the automotive industry that I think a lot of people don't really think of in terms of the tuner world, right? That term that everyone uses, the tuner world. And I really don't like that term because it's just like a box, right? So whether it be trophy trucks, sand rails, Formula Drift cars, global time attack, Japanese, BTCC, European, whatever, keep your eyes and your mind open, you know, and just kind of appreciate what's around you. beat my friends at Vibrant here again this morning. We'll come back and see them later. homies from Titan 7 aren't here just yet, but you can see some of their lineup. We see a lot of those on a lot of cars, but they got bead lock, center lock, 6x139 applications. Just a lot of new products, and I'm really happy to see the guys doing it, and I look forward to seeing what else they put out, and maybe I might utilize the set on one of the new projects. But
welcome to the NUKE Performance booth here at PRI. It's our first time here, actually.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's
all the way
cool
from
thing.
Sweden.
Yeah, all the way from Sweden. Yeah, and it's cool thing being here, like getting the gratitude and all the, like the response from the U.S. customers.
From the U.S. customers.
Yeah, it's really cool. Really
so
cool.
how do you like the PRI show?
It's amazing. It's amazing.
So you'll be coming back?
Of course.
Beautiful.
Next year. Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, so what products are you here to show?
It's mainly our like full lineup of fuel parts mainly. We have like the best selling part of our total fuel systems these days are the CFC unit, like a fuel cell drop-in surge tank fuel pump hanger solution.
Yes.
And also like here is our brand new fuel cell, also made. The bladder is actually an American-made bladder.
Okay.
But otherwise it's like a full solution, like with everything you need.
Yes.
Everything within one unit. So you only need like one fuel filter and up to the engine. Otherwise everything is included. With
Everything.
It. Yeah.
Beautiful.
And we have our catch can lineup. We have a new, very little, a small one that we show off here today.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just a handy solution, especially for like OEM applications. Not maybe that you run 1,000 horsepower. All come with that handy little dipstick.
Yeah. No, I like it. Locks in place.
Yeah. And since you used our parts like on a build a few years ago, we are really upgraded, you know,
Yes.
to a new level. So now we have like all this, like quick connect in drainable systems. We're
Yes.
very flexible, like fuel pump mounting points and everything like that.
Yeah, this is definitely different than the surge tank that I use.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. We have taken it like to the next evolution.
Yes.
Yeah.
I use these fuel filters.
Yeah, and the same thing here. We have like made them way more lightweight than they were a few years ago. We have really like over-engineered them these days.
Okay.
Yeah, and the fuel filter elements, as you know, in Europe you can get like high premium E85 from every gas station.
Yes.
So we have made like the fuel filter elements without any resin, so they are fully welded.
Okay.
So you can even store them with like ethanol in the system without like them tearing down. So they are a bit more expensive, but they're crazy
But you
effective.
can store them with ethanol.
Yeah, no problem at all. So just like for the European customers,
Yes.
so many just use the only thing they use is E85.
Yes.
And over the winter, you just lock the door and forget about it.
And forget about it.
Yeah.
Yes, for all of us, we're draining them.
Yeah, exactly.
You
And
can't-
that's how you should do it, right?
Yes.
But there are so many people they forgot about it.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Let's see that in the spring. How much problem do we have?
Yeah, exactly.
And we also have like the new flex fuel sensor adapter. So there's a bypass system. So the internal dimension is like over a -10 fuel line.
Yes.
But it's only like a -6 through the sensor.
Okay.
So with the bypass system, you can even put the flex fuel sensor on the pressure side. Especially here in the
pressure
US, where so many go returnless systems.
Yes.
So that's very, very good.
I see.
Yeah.
And then you redesign the fuel pressure regulators?
Yeah, and now we actually have a setup of 3 for the full series. So we have a very good, like, with the smaller one, there is more, what do you call it? The response in the regulator is just more accurate now when you can, like, aim for
Yes.
the exact horsepower where you're aiming for.
Okay, so from fuel,
Yeah, and this is like a total way out of our ordinary setups, but this is something we got requested a few years ago. So like
Okay.
18 months ago we launched them, and they are low pressure air jacks. So on 120 psi they actually lift around 800 pounds each.
okay,
Yeah, so like
about 3,200 pound car can go
yeah,
right
exactly.
up. Mm-hmm.
And that's with just an ordinary like workshop compressor that we all got, right? And you could even go to like the gas station and lift the car up.
And lift the car.
Yeah.
I see.
So it's not for like IMSA racing. It's for those who's not such much in a hurry, like changing tires and stuff.
Yes.
And they're really handy. And we can't close to even keep up with like the demands. They got so popular, and we didn't even think that was that possible when we launched them. And they're not actually that heavy. We say that they are lightweight, and that's
Yeah.
fun when there's so many people coming here to the booth that have
Yes.
seen this like on Instagram and our website.
Okay.
And yeah, they think like, yeah, this should be pretty heavy. It's a sturdy piece, right?
Yes.
But everyone like feels them and like, oh,
That's very lightweight.
yeah, that's really light. And they are not as fast as the one, but at the high pressure version, and they do not like use an exhaust valve. So it takes like this. It's something like this when it goes
Yes.
up and down. But that's enough for like.
Yeah, I mean, no one's trying to do a pit stop.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, so they don't need it to shoot up and shoot down.
And it's become crazy popular along with like the drift community.
I
They
see.
use only 2 in the back.
I see.
Yeah, so you just go up, change the tires, then go down. They're also they're waiting anyway, like for 20 minutes for the
Yes.
next time. So they have any time in the world, but they don't need like these manual jacks anymore.
So out of all of the NUKE Performance products, is this now the newest bestseller?
Yeah, if you like combine it, look at as just one product.
Yes.
This is by far the best seller these days.
That is amazing. So it obviously was fuel, and then somehow you guys just decided to go that route, and you
Yeah.
feel the low pressure air jack.
And that's like the biggest benefit with being like such a small in-house company that we are in Sweden. We can
Yeah.
make like anything that we want to. If we want to make like the best sounding blow-off valve in the market, we
Yes.
can do that. So it's really fun. It's really fun.
So from drifting, of any type of racing, show cars, competition cars, street cars, everyone's using these products.
Yeah, they really are. They really are.
Well, I mean, that's amazing. You know, you guys, I ran NUKE Performance on my whole fuel setup in the trunk of my car. It's been almost 6 years. Everything's working wonderfully, and it's just really cool. I didn't even know you guys were going to be here at PRI, so it's really cool to see NUKE here with all these new products. So just get a taste of that, and keep in touch with me on IG to see what they're releasing again later. Who knows where those might end up? We don't know yet, but you know, I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
And you know your Prelude that, that you showed at the SEMA a few years ago?
Yeah.
That's still like top 3 of my personal favorites for like all fuel system cars that we have provided parts for. The way you like line them up, that's a big inspiration actually for us to be able to like, we show that picture still to so many customers, like this is how you could set up a fuel system, not only for the functionality but also like the execution.
Yes,
it's so
yes.
cool.
I appreciate that,
Yeah.
man. The word execution, you know, you can do it in any way you want.
Yeah.
Put a surge tank, plummet, but you can also make it very, very visually appealing and execute it nice.
And that's like everything we are all about. The
Yeah.
functionality is top notch, but like the design, the manufacturing process, the like unbox experience.
Yes.
That's equally important to us. At
Yes.
NUKE. Yeah.
So you said worldwide, out of all your customers, you consider the way that I did my car in what realm?
Top 3 at least. And yeah, I love your build. I love your
I'll
build.
take top 3 in the world. I'll take that. I'll take that. Hey, thank you very much,
Thank
my friend.
you. Have a
you
good,
guys
good show.
will definitely keep in touch. They've always been good to me, and I look forward to seeing more people utilize these well-designed products. So thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. I'll see you guys in a little bit, okay? Let's go. Guy Brandon, because Brandon on IG, Auto Live TV, Brandon McCrae, my homeboy for years. He's a part of Power Auto Media, and he's just been an integral part of what they do. Big shout out to Brandon. There's a lot of history there. I'm gonna have him on the Think Bigger podcast, and you guys can learn about his story as an enthusiast digital creator before many people were even considering doing that. So shout out to him for doing big things in the media television world. So I'm gonna put you on to Brandon. There it is, you guys. PRI 2022. I'm actually out here with Jason Schmuck and Jordan, a burner at Schmuck Built, another fab guy. Super dope. We're about to go have dinner right now. And as much as I hate doing this kind of shit right here, I didn't even know this sign was here. I haven't been out here for 4 days. Didn't even know this sign was here. So it's here, PRI, Jim Law, Juan Torres. I appreciate you guys. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Please stay tuned. I have a lot of information about the EPA, the RPM Act, the Clean Air Act, what SEMA and PRI is doing in Washington to fight all of that shit. Please stay tuned. You cannot be apathetic or indifferent about that. So, with that being said, PRI 2022, I love you guys. Thank you for doing what you do for the industry, having me out here. For those of you that don't know what this is, now is the time to learn. I'm here for that, okay? All right, guys. See you at the next one.